Hi, it's Stephen here from Life in a Home. On the first video I produced, I alluded to something about the park locally, and I'm in it now, and it's New Year's Day. It's just after 10 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see, there's very few people about, so it felt like a good time just to have a talk and catch up with you and to tell you what we've been up to. Well, New Year's come in, and to be honest, Margaret and I didn't hear much of it. We went to bed at 9:30, and thankfully the fireworks didn't wake us up, which is quite unusual. Normally we do get disturbed, and evidently there were a lot firing off here, but we didn't hear them. Yesterday evening we were also invited to a social event in the Scheme Lounge, but we decided not to go, and I'll come on to the reason for that from my perspective in a moment. We went prior to Christmas. There was another event which we shared in a party, which was great. We had a really good time. There was over 30 people there, and there was good food, and we had some entertainment, and a couple who regularly come did like a musical karaoke, if you will, with just themselves singing to backing tracks, and it was very enjoyable. We had a good time. But something that did happen and puts me off going to groups really is something around my hearing. Now, normally I have very good hearing. I can hear the tiniest noise, even when we're in the flat on our own or whatever. I will hear noises that Margaret doesn't hear. But I do seem to have a problem, and I don't know whether this is something that comes upon you as your years grow and you mature in age. I don't know what it's about, but I do have a problem when I'm in an area where there's a group of people who are all talking, but also there's background noise, and I cannot pick up conversations when people are trying to talk directly to me. It gets very embarrassing and feels very awkward, because you're constantly saying sorry, what was that, or I didn't catch that, or whatever, or then you change the way you do things, and you start saying or rather than saying anything, you sort of nod at appropriate places, or shake your head, or say oh dear, or yes, that's good, or smile, or whatever. Make some facial or visual gesture in the hope that you're doing the right thing. And that I find very awkward and difficult to cope with, really. Other people don't seem to mind. I know it's probably strictly a personal thing, but I don't enjoy it. And that puts me off socialising, really. Margaret says I'm pretty good when I'm socialising. I'm very able to enter into conversations and things, and it's not that I'm particularly antisocial. I do, however, like my own company or Margaret's company or whatever, but I can meet with people and be pleasant and enjoy those times together. But when you're in this crowd, and we were sat around a table of about 8 people, and people trying to talk to you, and you want to enter into the conversation, but you just can't pick up the gist of things. I don't really like it. I don't know whether anyone else has those sort of experiences, but it certainly puts me off mixing. Anyway, that's another thing, but that was why we didn't go out yesterday evening as we were invited to. We could have gone, but I was put off by my experiences on the Christmas party, and I didn't want to go through that again. Really, I feel awkward. Well, it's very cold here today on a different track now. The weather's about 2 degrees. It's certainly winter. This park is a lovely place. It's a place where we come for our exercise, as I discussed on the first video. It's a place also where we come to gather our thoughts and to get some peace and quiet. And it's lovely because it changes regularly, and literally it is outside our doorstep. Bit of a breeze there. I hope that's not affecting the video. I haven't brought the external mic with me. I've done this on the unexpectedly, really. I didn't plan recording, but I thought I would while I was out and about. My plan is that I will do these kind of park talk videos, as I'm going to call them, I think, on a reasonably regular basis, and I'll put them up for you to see, and I'll try and bring up issues of things that have happened and what's going on, as I did with that issue about hearing in groups just now. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to joining you again on my next video, whether it be a park talk or something from the flat or wherever. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on the notifications, and I'll see you again shortly. Cheerio.